My maternal grandfather was Emil Peter Schlickman. We called him Baba. We didn't call him granddad or gramps or anything of the sort. We called him Baba, and I have no idea where that came from. But that's how he was known. It was Baba. And he was born on March 1st in 1895 in San Francisco, California. His parents were Adelheid and Johann Schlickman. They were married in San Francisco in 1892. He was a baker. My grandfather lived a wonderful life and a very full life and saw some amazing things. I mean, when you think about it, he was born in the year that Marconi discovered the radio. In 1903, the first successful powered flight of an aircraft in Kitty Hawk. 1969, men landed on the moon. Just incredible things. Penicillin was developed. The hula hoop was invented. Just wonderful things that he got to see in his lifetime. It's just wonderful. Some things he got to see, I mean, actually live through. And one of those was the earthquake, the San Francisco earthquake of 1906. And 80 years after the fact, he wrote down or spoke to someone who wrote it down what his recollections were of that morning and of the days after the earthquake. So this is what he wrote. 80 years ago, and I remember. San Francisco, April 18th, 1906, at 5:12 in the morning. I was sleeping, and all hell shook loose. First thing I remember, Mother came into the room and started to pray. The shake ended, and we found everything secure. The building had rocked with the storm. Father had a bakery at 675 McAllister Street with a store in front, living quarters in the back with two large brick ovens in the basement with a large brick chimney outside near the top of a three-story building. This was completely demolished. Later in the morning, I was sent out to tell the landlord to have the chimney repaired, and I had a bike, and so that was no problem. All went well until noon when someone started a wood fire to make a lunch without knowing that the chimney was damaged. Now this started the Hayes Street fire, which spread over a wide area and took us the first night. When Father realized that we would be destroyed, he got out the larger of two wagons with two horses. He loaded mattresses, bedding, and clothes, and a basket of bread. Friends had invited us to stay with them. We spread the mattresses on the floor. The second day, the fire threatened, and we moved out to Golden Gate Park to spend the night. On the third day, the fire had subsided, and we returned. About a month later, we found a flat in the Mission District where living became normal, and I went back to school. I had a chance to go downtown at times to see the wreckage of the buildings and certain large gaps on a few streets. I went to our old location, which had been completely destroyed. I started to walk around the foundations when I heard a loud shout. It was a soldier patrolling the area and permitting no trespassing. My father in December bought a bakery in Fruitvale and continued with the business.